Hey guys, Tori here, your resident scrapbooker. I'm really excited tonight. I'm going to do a live video with you guys. So I'm just going to kind of see if anybody pops on. If not, I'll just kind of do it on my own. But what we're doing today is a live scrap along with me. And I know some of you will be watching this later, so that's okay too. But either way, what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be working on this Strong and Free collection by Wild Whisper and creating a scrapbook layout to celebrate Canada's 150th birthday. So I know there's a couple of you already on, so welcome. Leave me a little comment. Let me know. Hi, Hallie. Hallie? I don't know how to see your name. I'm glad that you're here. Hi, everybody else. Oh, look, there's already 9 of you. So I know I'm a couple minutes early, so I'm going to just wait to scrapbook for a couple minutes just because I did say I was going to start at 6:30 tonight. Hi, Stephanie. I said that I would start at 6:30, so I'm just going to wait. It's 6:28, but I thought it would be a good idea to kind of log on early, make sure that I figure out my technical problems, because the last live video that I had like, oh, goodness me, I had so many technical problems. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't have any technical problems today. So let me give a little shout out to Doris and Allie and Mary and Mama Jessica. Yay, welcome. And we also have Peggy from North Carolina. So thanks everybody for joining me. I'm sure some other people will pop on today too. So, like I said, if you missed it, I'm going to be working on a scrapbook layout tonight about Canada's 150th birthday. Now, if you're not in Canada, please don't leave me. Please, please, please don't leave me. I think that what I'm working on will still work even if you are not necessarily from Canada. I feel like you could maybe still pick up some tips and ideas and stuff. And this incredible collection that I'm using tonight by Wild Whisper, you could definitely use even if you're not Canadian. So please stay, because I think you guys will enjoy it. So somebody else popped on, just leave a comment letting me know that you're here. Say hi. If this is your first time joining me for a live video, then I just want to say a couple of things. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm so glad you're here. The other thing I wanted to say is that this is way more fun when people comment and ask questions and fill up the live chat. And the live chat is like going super speedy, and that is like my favorite part about these live videos. So if you're here, I'm tasking you with the job of like talking a lot, because it's gonna make this way better. So yeah, hi Amanda from Kansas. This is her first time here. Welcome, lovely. I'm glad you're here. And I know there's some other people who are popping on or who will join us in a few minutes too, because sometimes it takes a little while for Facebook, Twitter, and everything to catch up and to get the notification that I'm live, and also for YouTube to send out the email, because I believe YouTube sends out an email when somebody goes live. So we'll just see if anybody else pops on, but I'm really excited because it's Tuesday, and if you guys are familiar with my channel, I really try to post a video every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. The last few videos, the last few weeks have almost all been live videos, just because, let's be honest, life has been really crazy, so I haven't had time to put up videos. So I've just been doing live videos, but I hope you guys still enjoy that, because I think it's really awesome. So Mama Jessica has a great question. She's asking, where do you find Wild Whisper stuff? Is it available in the US? Yes, it is. So if you go to, I'm just gonna type this in, wildwhisperdesigns.com. I'm gonna type that in the question box there. If you go to wildwhisperdesigns.com, you can find their incredible shop. And you know what? My friends, Heather and Susie, are the one who run the shop. Heather and Susie are the ones who design it and come up with everything, package everything, and they're kind of like new to this a little bit, and I love supporting new companies. I love doing that, so I'm just so thankful for Heather and Susie. and I love being on their design team, so I'm excited to play with this tonight. So I put the link into the chat box if you want to check it out, Mama Jessica or anybody else. Today I'm making a project, and I'm going to be using primarily the stuff from this Wild Whisper Strong and Free collection that they released, just because it's gorgeous, and I think it'll go perfect with my theme of the layout. And I thought it would be kind of fun to just start while we're waiting to see if anyone else pops on, for me to just show you guys what I'm going to be playing with tonight, or what's included in the Strong and Free collection. And then just so that you can get an idea, see if it's something that you might like. Because honestly, the quality of their products is so good. And I hope you guys know this about me, but I definitely would not promote a product on this YouTube channel if I, 1, don't respect the people who own it, if I, 2, didn't like the product, or 3, if it wasn't good quality. So, in that note, because I'm promoting Wild Whisper, then you can know that I definitely respect Heather and Susie, and I love them, and I think they're incredible, and maybe they'll pop on at some point and say hi. I did tell them I was going live tonight. The other thing is I love the products. I think they're super cute, and Heather is a great designer, and Susie is just so talented too. She's so amazing. And then the other thing is the quality is really good. So I do think that you would love Wild Whisper. Check it out. They're really great. And I'm just so excited to be working with them. They're just really great. So the products I kind of pulled out for today's project are here. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to use. I might grab some other things from my stash just as we're going, because the truth is you don't really know what you're doing until you kind of do it. But so first, this is the Wild Whisper Strong and Free paper collection. It comes with 6 double-sided sheets of paper, and they're actually really thick, great quality paper. So obviously it kind of has like a Canadian theme for Canada's 150th birthday, but I don't think that you would only have to use this for Canada Day, because honestly, look at this gorgeous floral. It's Canada Day, but it's not really. Hi, Andy. Just wanted you to let you know how much I enjoyed your Live Inspired podcast. Aw, that's so sweet, Andy. Thank you so much. That's a good segue, Andy. I was on Live Inspired. I did a podcast with Tracy Claiborne, and it went live on Saturday, and it was just really special. So thanks so much, Andy. That's really sweet. So here's this gorgeous floral, which I adore. So I want to try to figure out a way to use this in today's layout, because this paper just is so pretty to me. On the back, there's this like light peachy pink tone, and it's got all these really fun phrases: True North, Glorious and Free, Home and Native Land, Canada A, Glowing Hearts, because those are like words from the anthem. But again, if you're not Canadian, you could just use the floral side, and that floral side is to die for. This one's super pretty. It's like kind of like a photorealism, but turned this like gorgeous like greeny teal color almost, with trees, and the back side has like this giant, I want to say it kind of looks like a leaf. Do you guys think it looks like a leaf? Like I can see kind of like maybe like a really zoomed in pixelated picture of a leaf. There's this one, which has like a moose and a nookshook, a deer, some Canadian goose, a fox, a beaver, all those fun designs. And the back has this really cool like striped pattern. Oh, I love this one. I don't know what to call this, but it's just so pretty to me. It's got like this really gorgeous like graphic design. You know what it reminds me of, and somebody can leave me a comment and let me know if this is what you think too. It reminds me of like the beading work that First Nations or Aboriginal people, whatever you call them, do on like moccasins and things like that. But I'm not sure if that's what it was designed after, but to me that's kind of what it looks like. Mama Jessica saying a peyote stitch. Yeah, I could see that too. And then the back has this really fun like firework design. Definitely you could use that for like 4th of July too if you're American. Happy 4th of July, which was like last week or whatever. There's this fun, what do you call this? Wood slice pattern kind of design. And then the back has, oh, this is so gorgeous, guys. This is like so beautiful. It's like the Aurora Borealis kind of, what do you call it? Northern Lights kind of design with this really pretty like tealy color. And then the back of this, Canada like maple leaves in red. And the flip side has that same like tealy color with this diamond triangle design. Karen's saying, I love this collection, have it but just haven't used it. I will be doing my day job as I watch this live and wish I was scrapbooking too. Oh, I wish you were scrapbooking too. I hope, Karen, that maybe my layout today will give you some inspiration for how to maybe use the kit. Maybe that would be really awesome. So I have a couple of embellishments that I got from Wild Whispers shop too, and I put the link there if anybody's interested. These are super cute. So there's these gold sweetheart confetti hearts. They're super cute. They're just like little tiny gold hearts. I pulled them out. I don't know if I'll use gold today, but I feel like it would be fun. And I also pulled out these gold stardust confetti metallic hearts, or stars. So I have the hearts and the stars. And they both come from Spiegel Mom Scraps, but they are available in the Wild Whisper Designs .com website. So if you want to grab them, you can head over to their site. And then the other embellishments I grabbed out were these Wild Whisper wood veneer animals. So there's a moose, a deer, and a fox, and they kind of match the design that was in the paper. And I thought they were just so cute. Like, I love this moose. I don't think I've ever seen a wood veneer moose before, but it's just adorable. So I'm gonna try to put that on my layout somehow. I feel like if you're making a layout about Canada, there should be a moose. And then last but not least, I have these cork confetti hearts. Also Spiegel Mom Scraps, and also available on the Wild Whisper site. So the papers, I have the wood veneers, the confetti, and the cork hearts. And then last but not least, I have this, which is the Strong and Free Project Life cards, or journaling cards, sorry. So there are 5 double-sided 4x6 cards and 12 double-sided 3x4 cards. And I'm thinking that on my scrapbook layout, I might try to use some of them too, because I like to incorporate Project Life or journaling cards in with my scrapbook layouts. So I'm wondering, do you guys ever do that? Do you like incorporating them, or do you primarily use your Project Life or your Pocket Page cards in just Project Life or just Pocket Pages? Do you ever mix and match? Leave me a comment, let me know. Oh, look at that, we have Wild Whisper joining us. I don't know if it's Heather or Susie, but hi Heather or Susie. I'm so glad that you guys are here, because I am going to be using this incredible collection today. And we've already had some comments in the comment box about how much we love the designs. So Tracy's here from the UK. Welcome, Tracy. So here are the 4x6 cards. So Stay Clever with a little fox, that's cute. Strong and Free on the back, love that. Another photorealism design with the trees and that same like tealy greenish color. On the back it says favorite, and it's got some lines so you could add some journaling. It's got that wood slice design. On the back there's a maple leaf with all the different images from the collection in there. That's really cute. And I love that it kind of feels like there's something here for like all across Canada. Like there's even a lobster, which is more like Eastern Canada, and like moose and things that kind of remind me more of like Western Canada, and then maybe like an Inukshuk that's more northern. So I kind of feel like all of Canada is represented in this image, which is really fun. There's that adorable moose again. The wild is calling. Super cute. And then on the back it's got Canada, so those same words from the pattern paper, but colorful, which is super fun. And then this is that really pretty watercolory floral with True North. And on the back it's got that same really cool graphic design paper that I was showing you with the maple leaf. And here are the 3x4s. And then after I show you these, we're going to start scrapbooking and making a layout. And I'm really excited about the layout I'm going to make today. I think it's going to be fun. So Karen's saying that she mixes Project Life cards in with her scrapbook layouts too. They're good as embellishments and for journaling. And I definitely agree. I feel like they're definitely work for that. So this one's got this really cute quote. Well, it's not cute. It's this really great quote by Margaret Atwood, which I love Margaret Atwood. It says, "I hope that people will finally come to realize that there is only one race, the human race, and that we are all members of it." Margaret Atwood. Great quote. And the back says, "True patriot love." Oh, and by the way, I'm pretty sure Margaret Atwood is a Canadian. I think. Somebody can double check that for me because I can't Google it right now. But I'm like 90% sure Margaret Atwood is a Canadian. Can somebody leave me a comment and let me know? Double double, which if you're a Canadian and you like Tim Hortons, you know what double double means. It's basically 2 creams, 2 sugars in your coffee. Oh, this is so cute. The little beaver with the floral designs. I think this would be perfect for journaling. On the back, we have some Canadian geese on this gray card. And the back says glowing hearts with that leaf design again. Amanda was saying she was just going to ask if Margaret Atwood was Canadian. I'm pretty sure she is. Oh, yeah. Wild Whisper. Heather or Susie said she is Canadian. So the back says Canada. And then there's a deer on the other side. The firework design with this cool axe. And the back has that same watercolory floral, which I just adore. So I don't know if this is just me. Maybe somebody can leave me a comment and let me know. Personally, I hardly ever say A. Like, never. Unless I'm making a joke. But everybody thinks that Canadians say A all the time. And I feel like it's kind of like a stereotype about Canadians because not all Canadians say A. But maybe that's because I'm from Ontario and from Toronto. But maybe if I was from like out west or out east, I would say A more. So can somebody let me know, is like A just a stereotype, or is it something that like legitimately Canadians say and I just don't say it? I don't know. A? Haha, joke. Okay, the back has some wood texture. Home and native land, and the flip side has just a leaf from that same watercolory design. Canadian maple leaves with the lines. And the flip side has another photorealism with the trees, an oar, and the flip side's got this same pattern but in a smaller print with the label, which you could definitely trim that out and cut it out and just use the label if you wanted. Strong and free with the journaling lines, another Nookshook with the Northern Light or Aurora Borealis thing in the back, maple leaf. The Wild is Calling, so the moose again with the wood print and that gorgeous floral design, and then the back says glorious and free with a little Canadian flag. Okay, so those are the journaling cards and the embellishments and the papers and everything that I'm planning on using for today's layout. So I'm just going to stick those aside, and I see that there's lots of comments. So Allie's saying, ew, cream in coffee, weird. Yeah, I know, a lot of people like cream in their coffee. I don't really drink coffee, so it's not really me. Allie's saying, isn't it spelled A as in A-Y-E? In New Zealand, A would be pronounced like with a short E, like E. No, Allie, I'm pretty sure in Canada, whenever somebody says A, it is spelled with an E-H. Like this. That's pretty common in Canada, so I think it might just be a difference in accents between Canada and New Zealand. Mama Jessica, I never said it also, but I have a friend from Saskatchewan and she says it. Also, I know someone from Toronto who says it, but not as much as my friend from Saskatchewan. So maybe it's more a Western thing. And Wild Whisper is saying in Alberta, there's lots that say it, including Susie herself, who's talking. And Amanda says, we always tease my colleague roommate about saying A because she was from Minnesota. And New Zealand said, and Karen saying in New Zealand they have their own version. That's so interesting. Okay, Well, let's see if I say it at all in this video, and you guys can count if I say it ever without actually meaning to. Okay, so here's my thought process for today's layout. Now, I don't actually have a photo for today's layout because I didn't really have a specific photo that I wanted to scrapbook about. But what I really wanted to scrapbook about was, it says that I'm offline, but I think I'm still online. So can somebody tell me if the stream is still working? My phone says it's online, my computer says it's offline. Somebody just leave me a comment letting me know. Okay, it's still working. Okay, we're gonna keep going. And my computer can just be weird. Okay, so what I was saying is I don't necessarily have a photo that I want to scrapbook today, but instead there was kind of like an idea that I wanted to scrapbook. So the idea that I had for today's layout was that I thought it would be kind of fun to just make a page that was all about celebrating Canada's 150th birthday, and was more about like writing down things that I love about Canada and just celebrating that instead of necessarily like a specific photo. So one of the things that I thought would be really fun would be to kind of make like a list of things that I love about Canada and do a lot of journaling on this layout. So what my plan is to design the layout with you guys on the live video and then do the journaling later, because you guys probably don't want to watch me write out my journaling for this layout. So I'm gonna do that afterwards. But here's the thought process. I thought this paper here with the lines would be really great for this layout because I feel like it has lines. Like it's already set up for me to do journaling, which like in my mind is like a win-win. So I showed you guys the embellishments I'm going to use and things, and I'm definitely going to use those. But one of the things that I had pulled out from my stash that I thought would also work really well was these giant letter chipboard letters and numbers and stuff. And I'm pretty sure I have almost the whole alphabet and all of the numbers here. So I did kind of like look around in it a little bit before, and I thought it would be kind of fun to use these letters and numbers to spell out Canada 150, maybe. I don't know if the Canada is going to work because there's 3 A's in that, and I don't believe I have 3 A's. So instead, what I'm thinking is just doing 150 with these if I have the numbers 1, 5, and 0. So let's just see if I do. I've never seen the movie Fargo before, so I'm not really sure what you're talking about, Andy, but that's cool. So there's a 1 and a 5 and a 0. Okay, so 150. This is cool. Okay, so I think I'm going to do it in red. I probably have it in gold too, but I think it would be more fun to have it in red. I mean, we're scrapbooking about Canada. We might as well make the numbers or the title red. So anyways, I thought it could be kind of cool to use these as like a giant title, and then I would kind of decorate it, and then I could go back and add my journaling later. Anyways, that's kind of the thought. So Tracy just popped on. Hey, Tracy. Oh, and Carmen's here too. Hey, ladies. Glad you guys are here. So here's what I'm thinking. I want to use this paper because it's got the lines, so I can do my journaling right on the lines, and that will be really cute. And then I want to use these titles, and then I'm going to just kind of decide how I want the rest of the layout to go. I'm going to start by using these papers and also the journaling cards, and then I'm going to go back and add the embellishments and stuff later. So the thought I had is it would be kind of cute to build like a area of embellishment and title, and then I could add the journaling kind of around that. So I'm just gonna see if there are any journaling cards that I could maybe use with this. Like, I love this journaling card. It's so pretty to me. But I don't know if it goes with this layout. Because you could do something like that and have the numbers almost like resting on top of the True North. That's kind of cute. Okay, that's one idea. When I scrapbook, I kind of come up with multiple ideas, and then I just kind of go with them. I could add it on here too. It's kind of fun. The other thing is, I actually know that I have some journaling cards in my stash that have to do with Canada, and I was kind of just gonna see if any of them might work too. So like this card says "Oh Canada," and then there's a like the flag. And I was kind of thinking I could incorporate those maybe. It's kind of a different tone of red though. But my thought process was this "Oh Canada" would be kind of cute if it was like this, like "Oh 150, Oh Canada." Or you could use this one, but I don't like how this is different tones of red. Does that bother anybody else, or is that just me? Like the different tones of red. I need some help. Okay, so Andy likes it on top of this one. I think the different tones of red is gonna drive me crazy, so I'm not gonna do that, even though I think it would be cute, but it's gonna drive me crazy. So I kind of like the idea of having it with this True North card. Yeah, Amanda says it bothers her too. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's like neurotic. Not that being neurotic is a bad thing. Okay, so those are the 4x6 cards. So maybe I could use that one. I also have these 3x4 cards, so I could even see if one of these kind of goes with what I'm thinking. I love this maple leaf. I think I might cut that out. Dum 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 dum. This says Canada. Could also kind of take this away and do something more with the card, but I like this the best. Okay. I think I like that the best. I'm talking to myself, but also to you, so it's kind of not as weird when you're talking to yourself and there's other people listening, so. Anyways. Okay, one of the papers that I absolutely love, that I was like, I have to use this paper in my layout, is this like stunning floral. I just love this floral so much. It's just so pretty. Like, let's just all like stare at it for a second. Seriously, it's so pretty. So I actually thought it could be kind of fun to incorporate that. So I'm just gonna move this aside for a sec. Somehow. Yeah, I think everybody likes the True North. Oh, I could fussy cut them. That's a good idea, Carmen. Carmen is so genius. Okay. So part of me thinks it would be kind of fun because this floral is going to show up a couple times on this layout. It's the same design, right? So it's going to show up a couple times. I thought it would be kind of fun to give the layout like a little border of that green tone paper. And then I could cut out the middle and use the flowers and maybe fussy cut a couple of them too. Hey, Stay Beautiful. 184 is actually Heather, who's one of the owners of Wild Whisper. So you can say hi to Heather because she's awesome. I love that I get to use your collections, Heather. Like, it's kind of like a win-win for both of us. It's a win-win for you because you get to see your products in action, and it's win-win for me because your collection is gorgeous. And this collection might be my favorite so far, but I'm sure that will change in the near future. Hint, hint, wink, wink, you know what I mean. But so here's what I'm thinking. I kind of want to do like a border of that pattern around the edge. So what I need to do is I need to trim off a little bit off of this paper so that it'll go on there really well. Sandra is here and she says hi. Hi, Sandra. I'm going to start by only taking off about 1/4 of an inch. I'm not sure how much I want to actually show of the floral, so I'm going to start with just that little tiny bit and see how I feel once I line it up. By the way, because somebody will probably ask, I'm using Tonic Studios Guillotine paper cutter. Super sharp, cuts through like 10 papers all at once. I love that thing. Okay, so let's see. So if I stick it on there right now, I just get like the tiniest little bit of that color around the edges, which I actually really like. What do you guys think? Do you like the size of the floral pattern around the outside, or do you think I should cut off more and let more of it show? I'm trying to hold it down so you guys can see. I need some thoughts. Allie saying, blah, I'm missing the blade in my paper trimmer, so I've been using an X-Acto knife. Oh no, and she just cut out a chunk of her background. That's horrible. That sucks. So here's another option. I could show more of it too. Okay, you guys like a little more. I agree. I actually think it's very pretty with the little bit amount, but I think a little more might be nice too. More, more, more. Okay. So I'll cut off another 1/4 inch from here, so it's about 11.5 by 11.5. And I can save those little pieces that I'm cutting up and use them for another project, which you guys know how much I love my scraps. So I save them. I need to do a Scrap Your Scraps video. It's been a while. You guys probably miss them. Just gonna add my branding strips there too. You know, Wild Whisper has such cute little branding strips that are on their papers, and you can definitely save them and use them in your projects. Like, look how cute those are. I actually think this one might be nice on my layout. So I'm just gonna stick them over there just in case I think of something that I want to do with them. Okay, so here we go. That's nice, a little bit more around the edges. So what I am gonna do, just because I love this floral paper so much, is I am gonna gut it. Which, if you don't know what gutting is, it basically means that you are going to cut out the middle of your paper so that you can save it. Because when I do this, I'm literally covering up like 99% of this amazing paper. The only problem I have is I need to get a different trimmer. So talk amongst yourself for a second. I'll be right back. I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm just crossing the room to get a different paper trimmer. Okay. Oh, Haley says she misses my bullet journal videos and my Scrap Your Scraps. I miss them too, Haley. You know, I'm just going to be like completely honest with you guys for a second. I've kind of been struggling to put up videos lately, which I talked a little bit about at the beginning of this, but I've been struggling to put out videos lately because I've just been so busy. And if you know what's going on in my life, my little sister is getting married in August, the first weekend of August, and I'm doing all the decorations for her wedding, which means that that takes up a lot of time. So I just haven't had time to make videos. I'm really sorry. But I think after her wedding is over, life will get back to normal and I'll be able to do some voiceovers and get some videos up for you guys. So, there you go. I gutted the inside of the paper so I can still use it. And one thing I wanted to say is if you really, really love that paper, you could do a reverse frame. So you could do it like on the top like this, which I actually think that looks really pretty. Like just look at this for a second. Doesn't that look pretty like that? It's like a frame. But you could also do it like this and lay this on top and just have a little bit. Heather's saying that she would like to see a picture of the decor that I create. Yeah, absolutely. I've been sharing some of the decor that I created, like the decorations for her wedding, on my Instagram stories. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably, or my Instagram stories, you probably would have already seen some of the decor, but I'll definitely be posting more as it gets closer to the wedding, and probably on the wedding weekend, I'm sure I will be posting like a ridiculous amount of, it's not exactly straight, but you know what, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna be posting like a ridiculous amount of videos and pictures on Instagram and YouTube, and, or not YouTube, on Facebook. By the way, I just wanted to let you know that I changed my personal Facebook page over to like a crafty one. So if anybody wants to friend me, you can, because now I will accept your friend request. Because now I'm actually using it for more crafty things, not just personal. So, anyways, just a thought. There's a link for my scrapbook, Scrap Your Scraps Facebook page in the description of the video too. Okay, so obviously I did not put this on straight. Like, let's just be honest here. It's too much work to try to be straight while I'm making a video. There's way more space up here than there is down here, but you know what, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna accept it and let it be. What will be, will be. Que sera, sera, you know, all that. And I'm thinking that 150 on the True North card. I kind of wish I wasn't covering up that beautiful floral. But then on the other hand, I don't like how the 1 is like off of the, what do you call this? Banner. I have a thought, because somebody had mentioned earlier, they're like, what if you fussy cut some of the florals? And I think she was talking about this paper, but I actually think it would be kind of cute to fussy cut this and stick it kind of on top of the 150, like that. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully I don't ruin it, because it's a really pretty card. But while I'm doing that, does anybody have any questions or comments or anything they're wondering? Because I'm sorry that you have to watch me fussy cut for a second. If I had pre-planned this, I would have fussy cut it beforehand. But, you know, I don't pre-plan very much. Carmen saying fussy cut it. Carmen, I think you're a little biased. You love fussy cutting. Well, actually, I love fussy cutting too, so I'm biased too. I love fussy cutting. By the way, I sometimes have people ask me, what is fussy cutting? It basically just means taking an image like this and cutting it out. Some people hate it. Other people, like myself and Carmen, love fussy cutting. I just love the look that it gives. I think it makes it unique too. Like, it's a little different. The other thing I like about fussy cutting is it kind of takes away the boxy look of things sometimes. Because this card is 4x6 and it's a rectangle, but if I fussy cut it out, then it's not as boxy, you know? Anyways, I think it's cute. Oh, this is what you meant by fussy cutting. Well, then it was Carmen's idea. She always comes up with the best ideas. Carmen, have you started a YouTube channel yet? I'm pretty sure on my last live video I told you that you should start a YouTube channel. Yes, Carmen said it's kind of like fussy cutting's kind of like therapy. I agree. If I didn't fussy cut, my therapy bills would be a lot higher. I don't have any therapy bills, so they'd be a lot higher because I'd actually have to go to therapy. Oh, man. Life. By the way, if you're just popping on and you missed me saying this earlier, this is the Wild Whisper collection, Strong and Free, and you can find it at wildwhisperdesigns.com. Okay, look at that. See, this is really cute. I've got the 150 and I'm gonna put it behind the True North with the floral. And I think you can still tell that it says 150. Like, obviously part of the 0 is cut off, but I don't think that really matters because I think that you can definitely still see it, and it'll look really cute. And I like how this lines up against the edge there too, so it just kind of creates this really cute look. So what I just want to decide is where I want to put this. Kind of want to line this up on this line here, and then I'm gonna just layer this over top, just like that. It's gonna be really cute. Yay, you guys like the idea too. Okay, good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my hot glue gun to glue this down. By the way, I always use my hot glue gun. Hopefully that doesn't bother you, but if it does, sorry, but I'm gonna keep using it because I love it. And I kind of talked a little bit about that on the podcast, Live Inspired, that I was on. So you could go watch that. By the way, if you haven't listened to the podcast, please do. I would really appreciate it if you would watch it and then tell me what you think. You can find a link to it on my blog. So if you go to toribissell.com and check out the blog, I've got a link to the podcast where you can listen to it. Susie's here and she likes it, and so does Heather. Thanks, Heather, for telling me. Susie actually mentioned earlier that she was on the business account, which is awesome because I was like, I don't know who I'm talking to, but now I do. Heather's on her personal account and Susie is on the Wild Whisper business account. By the way, you should follow both of them on YouTube. They make great videos. And I know on the Wild Whisper one, Heather, it's usually Heather. Heather usually posts when a new collection comes out. She sometimes shows the new collection on that page. So if you want to see it in action, you can always go there to check it out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this True North with the floral piece that I cut out on top of the 150, and I'm pretty sure you can still read it. I mean, you guys can tell me if you can't, but I think you can still read it, so I'm just gonna say that it's good to go and just do it. Okay, this is super cute. It kind of like pops it up too, which is fine because I like hardly ever use pop dots, but it's like its own pop dot. I need a new glue stick. Super fun. I would be really interested in knowing, and you guys could leave me a comment and let me know if you are from Canada, or maybe you're not. Have you created any layouts or any projects to celebrate Canada's 150th birthday? If you have, let me know, and I'd love to see that. Because I kind of think it's fun to scrapbook, like, not just like things going on in our life, but like things going on in our world and in our country and stuff like that. The good, the bad, and everything in between. So that looks really cute. I love the little 150 there. And I want to incorporate this maple leaf too. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fussy cut that out and figure out a place that I can stick that there. So Scrappy Nerd UK just popped on. Hey girl. It's midnight in the UK, but she's going to try to stay awake as long as possible. That's awesome. I don't think this video is going to be very much longer, sweetie, so hopefully you'll be able to stay awake for most of it. It is about 7:11 here in Ontario, So we've been on the video for a while. I started at 6:30 and I haven't eaten dinner yet. I always do these live videos before I eat dinner. Maybe I should do it the other way around so that I can stay on longer. But anyways, I'm gonna try to finish up soon so that I can go eat dinner. I know my family is waiting for me. Well, no, I'm pretty sure they ate without me because it's not, I don't really suspect that they waited. That's okay. Also, they eat meat, I don't eat meat, so sometimes I just have to make myself something different. So, I don't know. Usually I eat at 7:30, so what time do you guys eat? Do you eat early, like 5, 6, or do you eat late, like 7, 7:30, 8, like me? I would be interested in knowing. Am I weird? Like, is it weird to eat dinner so late? I don't know. Okay, so I have this maple leaf and I kind of want to tuck it in somewhere. That would be really cute on this side if it wasn't popped up against this, because now I'm going to have to cut that off. So I'm not going to do that. Just try to figure out. This could be kind of cute, like off to the side there. I really want to incorporate this though, so I'm going to figure out where to put it. I should have figured it out before I glued it down. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it to the side of the 150 here. Or I could create like an embellishment cluster up there so that it kind of balances. I think a new cluster. Okay, let's see. Amanda eats at 5. Heather eats at 6:30. If her kids were older, she'd eat later. Carmen, you eat dinner from 4 to 5? Wow, that's impressive. I do not. I always eat dinner late. Like, always. I think it's because I work till 5:30. So I usually, like, come home and then have to, like, make dinner after that. And sometimes you're tired when you get home from work. So what I want to do is I want to create an embellishment cluster over here. So I'm just going to see if I have anything that would be cute for an embellishment cluster up there. None of those. I could fussy cut out another one of these floral pieces for that part up there. Home and Native Land is kind of cute. That's cute. I like Home and Native Land because it's like, I'm from Canada. I love this card. I love it. I think it's one of my favorites, but I don't think it really goes with this layout. This one's cute too. I could fussy cut out that floral piece and tuck the maple leaf in there. Ooh, I like that because it matches this. Bum bum bum. Fussy cut the florals. I got a couple comments. Allie's saying dinner at 6:30 or 7:30 isn't late. Okay, good. I guess I'm not that weird. She knows a lot of people who eat between 7 and 9. Wow, 9 seems late to me. I don't think I would do that unless I like got home really, really late from work and dinner was like taking a really long time. But typically I eat between 7 and 8. So I'm just going to fussy cut these florals similar to how I did that. And I'm going to tuck this leaf in with it. And I feel like it's going to create some balance on the layout too. Aw, Louise is saying I should fussy cut the floral and stick him on top of the 150. That would be really cute. I'm going to see if I like that. Hold on. Once I could do this one. This layout has way more fussy cutting than I had planned. Sorry, I know it's not super interesting to watch somebody else fussy cut. Do you guys have any questions? I can answer your questions. And then that one might be more interesting than watching me fussy cut. Carmen loves the idea of the beaver too. See, the thing is, I think even if I don't use it on this layout, I'll still use it somewhere else, so it might still be okay, even if I don't use it. Okay, here we go, that floral piece there. Kind of wish it was the other way, but it's not, so that's okay. With the maple leaf tucked in. That's cute. Create a little balance. Let's see, let's find the beaver. Beaver, where are you? There he is. See, that could be really cute, like on top of there. The only thing is that he has this green color around him, so I think it might look different because this has white around it. And so does that. But I guess I could fussy cut it out and then see if it looks okay. But the only problem is that if it doesn't look good, then I've ruined my favorite card. This is the dilemma. I don't know, guys. I'm having a little, like, stress moment here. Because I do think you could fussy cut him in the floral and stick him up there and it would be super cute. But I don't know if I love that the green color is around him. I'm just going to put that aside and think about it for a second. Just because it's stressing me out. Because I love him so much I don't want to ruin him. I don't really, like, hoard anything ever. That's not really me. But, like, part of me wants to hoard him just because I think he's, like, the cutest thing ever. Okay, so I'm just going to glue down this. Okay. I don't think I need this. I think I'm just going to save it for another layout. Okay, so Louise has a good idea. You could fussy cut him as close to the black as possible and then add another white background to the back and then fussy cut it again, which is a great idea, but that seems like a lot of work. And also you guys are watching me fussy cut, so I feel kind of bad. I'm just gonna leave him to the side and think. I'm just gonna think. And now I'm just gonna pop on a couple of the other embellishments that I pulled out. See, the thing is, if I don't use the beaver, I could use one of these, but to me it doesn't make sense to use one of these plus the beaver. And I had kind of thought that it would be really cute to add the moose here. So I could save the beaver for another layout and add the moose here, and he's kind of looking into the 150 and everything, which I think is super cute. You could even add this little wood veneer deer or the fox up here. And I think that looks super cute. Okay, so what do you guys think? The moose and the fox or the deer, or the beaver? I think the moose is so cute too. Like, the beaver would be really cute, but it would be a lot of work. But the moose is also adorable. Okay, moose, we like the moose. Okay, we're going with the moose. Like, look how cute that is there. Oh, this moose is so adorable. I think I might need to order another one. Maybe Heather or Susie can tell me, are the wood veneer animals still available in the shop? Do you still have some left? Because I think my next order I'm going to get another moose. Because he's just so cute. Like, look at how cute that is. Okay, now to decide, do we like the fox or the deer better? Fox or deer? Okay, so I'm going to tell you my thought process about both of them. The one thing I like about the deer is it seems really Canadian to me. But the thing I like about the fox is that it's smaller, so it doesn't take away from the adorable moose. Also, with the moose and the deer, they both have antlers, which maybe is too many antlers, so maybe I should use the fox. I'm convincing myself to use the fox. Okay, I'm going to use the fox because he's my favorite. He's just so cute. Okay, so Susie left a comment there, guys, so just so you're wondering. Susie said that she does have the wood veneer animals left, but not very many, so if you want them, you better snag them first. And she's working on restocking this collection because it's been so popular. So yeah, if you want it and you don't want to have to wait for it to be restocked, my recommendation would be to, like, hop on over there as soon as possible. So I'm going to just pop the link in there again for you guys into the comment box, wildwhisperdesigns.com, C-O-M. And now I'm going to finish this layoff with just a couple more embellishments. I've got these little cork hearts from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and you can also get these over at wildwhisperdesign.com. And I think they're just so cute. They also have different sizes of cork things too, so you could check those out too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a couple of here and one there, so it kind of draws your attention across the page. I love these little cork hearts, and I'm using 3 just because I like odd numbers down here, and then I've got 1 up there, which is also an odd number, and then I realized that 3 plus 1 equals 4, but who cares? Seriously, not me. This layout's coming together so well. I love scrapbooking with you guys. You guys have so many fun ideas. What does the fox say? Carvin says. I've actually never listened to that song, so people always joke about it, and I've never actually listened to it, which is funny. And then there's this like really gorgeous gold confetti, also Spiegel Mom Scraps from Wild Whisper. So what I'm thinking is it might be fun to just pop some of these gold hearts around the layout, and it'll be super cute. So Amanda said, are there any coupons? I don't think there are right now, but my suggestion would be, Amanda, if you follow Wild Whisper on Instagram and their Facebook page too, like their social media accounts, whenever they do a sale or a discount code or something like that, they always post it on their social media accounts. So make sure you're following them, and then you'll know when they do that. Scrappy Nerd UK says she loves these gold hearts, and I agree with you, girl. They're just so cute. They're just so cute. I feel like they're like the perfect little pop of gold too. Not too much, not too little. And I have copper on my fingers, so you guys know how much I love gold and copper and sparkly things. I don't think I'm going to use these stars just because they're so tiny. I think they would be better in a sequin shaker pocket thingamabobber. So yeah, okay, I am going to use my hot glue gun to glue these down, so be aware if you're doing the same thing, you might burn yourself, and I might burn myself on live video too. Hopefully I don't, but I might, so I'm gonna be really careful. I don't know, I just like using my hot glue gun for everything. So, by the way, I said this on the Live Inspired podcast, but if you don't like the glue gun strings that you get, you can use a heat gun on them and they disappear, they just fly away. So if those bother you, do that trick and you won't have any more glue gun strings. I love this. Okay, here. Okay, so there's a couple comments I need to catch up on. Where are the gold hearts from? Allie's asking. The gold hearts are designed by Spiegel Mom Scraps for the Wild Whisper shop. So if you go to wildwhisperdesigns.com, you can find the gold confetti hearts. And Laura says she joined late. She wants to know where to get the mousse. The mousse, Laura, comes in this wood veneer pack from Wild Whisper. So it's the moose, the fox, and the deer. They come, and aren't they adorable? Oh, I love that mousse. And Wild Whisper is saying if you spend $150, you will get free shipping and a little gift if you use Canada 150 at checkout. Thanks, Susie, for posting that. And it's in celebration of Canada's 150, of course. Love that. And Wild Whisper, Susie, is saying that code where you get free shipping and the extra little gift expires July 31st. So we will have the paper back in stock before the sale is over. So definitely check that out, and also follow them on social media because they will let you know all the details over there as well. Okay guys, here it goes. This cluster, that cluster, super cute. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I could add more, but I actually kind of like it the way it is. The one thing I did want to add is I kind of want to add a label with the date. And I have some labels in my stash that I think might work. I have these ones from Felicity Jane. And I'm thinking I might just like stick a little label. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. Underneath here with the date. Now, I'm not going to put a specific date, really, I think. What I'm going to do is just put like, what date am I going to put? I'm going to put July 2017. So like just the month and the year. So July 2017. And I actually really want to staple this on because I just love the way that staples look on labels, or the way labels look with staples. And of course, as soon as I do that, my thing is out of staples. Good thing I have extras. Louise is saying she just looked over the site and the products are really amazing. They are, Louise, and I am biased, but I absolutely love their products, and I think that you'll like them too, so you should check them out. So I am adding the staples before I add it to the layout, just because I don't think my stapler is going to be able to reach all the way there. So that's a good trick for you guys. If you want to add staples to something and it doesn't reach all the way into your layout, you can staple the item first, then glue it down, and nobody will be the wiser. So I'm just going to do that. Pop it on at the bottom of my cluster here. So it says True North, July 2015, or 2015, July 2017. And there we go. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to add my journaling here. And what I'm going to do for my journaling, this is going to take me a while, so I'm not actually going to do it on live video, but I will post a picture of this layout on my Instagram and on my blog if you want to check it out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write down 150 things I love about Canada. So that's why I said it's going to take me a while, because it's going to take me a while to come up with 150 things I love about Canada, but I'm going to write them out on all of these lines and add it all to this page. And then I'm going to post the page on Instagram and blog and Facebook probably. So if you're following me on my social media channels, you'll see what the finished layout looks with all of the journaling and everything. So I'm sorry I can't do the journaling with you guys on live video. It just would take forever. So before I go, Louise is saying, I've been looking for a Canadian site. I'll check the price of shipping. That always seems to be a deciding factor. Definitely check it out. I think it's pretty reasonable, Louise, and they are Canadian, which is awesome. So if you're in Canada, the shipping is cheaper for you. And Hallie is saying, or Haley, I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. Can I ask before you get off, have you been using your bullet journal to help you while you've been busy, especially with planning your sister's wedding? Yes, I have. That's a great question. Oh, I didn't bring my bullet journal home. It's at work. I was going to show you. I'm so sorry. Yes, I've been using it for wedding stuff and to help me stay organized. So that actually gives me a great idea, Haley. Maybe it would be a good idea to create a video where I show you my bullet journal and how it's helping us stay organized for the wedding. So once I get some time, I could do that. I'm going to try really hard. And then I'm going to post this on my social media, so make sure you check it out. My computer just died, so my phone will probably die very soon. So I'm just going to wrap this up by saying thanks so much for joining me and popping on tonight. I hope that you guys enjoyed scrapping along with me and watching as we created this layout. And thank you so much for your help and your great ideas. You guys are so awesome. And don't forget to check out Wild Whisper at wildwhisperdesigns.com and all our social media sites, theirs and mine. And if you enjoyed scrapping along with me and you want to be here next time I do a live scrap along with me, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And next to the subscribe button, there's a little bell that you can hit, and that will notify you every single time I post a video so that you'll know when it's happening and you can come check it out. And just as a reminder, I post videos every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Every day with a T in it should have a little Tori. That's how you can remember. So check back on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Love you guys. Hope you have a good night and that you enjoyed tonight's live video. I'll see you guys later. Bye.